A CD. If I can find out what's on this, I might get a better idea of what Gideon's up to. There must be a place where I can run this disc somewhere around here. From the smell of fine cigars and old books coming from beyond this door, I deduce that this is J. St. Gideon's study. Sure beats the aquarium of guppies I had when I was a kid. Gideon must be trying to corner the stained glass market. A dinosaur coin bank. Must be a keepsake from when Gideon was like the rest of us. This is a curious little dropping. Nice wings. Satan doesn't like the call, but Gabriel will be shooting the 1-on-1. If I ever run into this Cupid guy, I'm gonna beat the hell out of him. This appears to be an elaborate cabinet, but I can't figure out how to open it. This collection of pictures looks like something out of a Martha Stewart guide to interior decorating. In my experience, bookshelves should always be inspected thoroughly. The bat phone. It's like a video game I played on Dad's old 286. As I remember, the game was just too darn big to fit on one floppy disk. Gideon's got a whole herd of horsey pictures. Books, books, and more books. Those people at Glamour Shots really do some nice work. 4 Tiffany lamps. Seems a little ostentatious. So much wasted seating space. Nice wings. There's something odd about this particular set of books. Some sort of metal cross. The cross must need to be placed in the right spot, probably in one of those outlines that popped up when I first put the cross on the cabinet. Nothing boosts my confidence like finding a security card. I'll bet Gideon bought this with his hard-earned cash. This looks suspiciously like a flower pot. Seems like an odd place for a couch. I don't see a TV anywhere. I wonder how much Gideon paid for these. Well, I can't help but admire the sturdiness and craftsmanship of the doors. I'll need to find a little something before I can open this. Some sort of metal cross. A nice floral touch. Plants. So much wasted seating space. The relatively obscure philosopher Mediocrities. I don't care much for guns, except of course when I'm hunting wabbit. Jigsaw puzzle. Gideon must get really bored. These chess terms must be passwords. Could be useful at some point. Give me 5, way down low. Well, I'm surprised Gideon doesn't play on a round table. Gideon could probably beat me at chess, but I'd wax him in a game of 9-ball. Well, I hope Gideon got a good deal on these pool balls, because they're all numbered wrong. Nightlight. Still fashionable after all these years. What is this? This thing is ancient. Maybe I'll let Gideon know I was here by beating his high score. These won't help, because I'm looking for clues. I don't care much for guns, except of course when I'm hunting wabbit. Gideon must offer medium and large-sized pizzas. Whatever this door leads to must be important. It's controlled by an access panel. Looks like the access panel requires a numeric code. I wonder what these monitors are monitoring. An external display of Gideon's mansion. Good thing no one was on guard duty when I broke in. Unless I missed my guess, that's a graphic of Alcatraz Island. Gideon should know better than to leave top-secret discs just laying around. Seems as though something disc-shaped might just fit in here. Security override panel. I hope it has something to do with the gallery floor. Looks like it needs a security card. This door leads back to Gideon's gallery.
Tex, you did it. Slade, when the cops came, he confessed to everything. The status of my daddy's death has been changed from suicide to homicide, and I got the money.
That's great, Sylvia, that's great. I'm not done with the case yet.
What do you mean you're not done?
There's still something I've got to do.
Why? We're rich. You can retire.
This isn't about money.
Well, what in the world else could it be about?
Call it a moral obligation.
What about your immoral obligation?
Gideon's project's out of control. I mean, a lot of people have died. Somebody's got to do something about it, and I'm in the best position to do that.
Why don't you just stay out of it? You've got plenty of things to take care of now, including me.
If our future's worth having, it's worth waiting for.
Look, we have everything around here to make us completely happy. How dare you want to throw it away? What are you trying to prove, huh? That you're brave and strong? Well, I've already seen that. What you're talking about is stupid.
Obviously don't understand me very well. I got into this business to help people, and I'm not just gonna sit around and watch this thing happen. I mean, how would I feel about myself?
You know what? You go play Boy Scout. I don't care.
Sylvia, I want us to be together, but you can't change me.
You know what? You do what you have to do. Just don't expect me to bring flowers to your funeral.
I left for Alcatraz right after Sylvia stormed out of my office. Probably should have gotten a good night's sleep first, but I was pretty wound up.
Poor baby.
Yeah, well, it turns out it didn't matter. As soon as I landed on Alcatraz and stepped out of my speeder, something zapped me and I blacked out. Must have been one of those security droids. When I came to, I was in a locked jail cell in one of the old prison sections. Unfortunately, the bars don't seem to have corroded with age. A security droid. I guess it's not going to worry about me as long as I'm in the cell. These mattresses give the phrase, "don't let the bed bugs bite," a very real and disturbing meaning. The bricks in this section of the cell wall look a little loose. Maybe this is my only way out. This wall looks pretty shaky, and I'd just as soon avoid a cave-in. I've got to create a hole large enough for me to crawl through, but it'll have to be perfectly square with no other gaps. I guess I can't move that brick if it's the only thing supporting the one above it. This hook chain looks like it could be detached. One brick left over. And one brick in the hand is worth two in the wall. This makes a nice makeshift grappling hook. What if there's anything around here to grapple? An old tarp. That's well out of reach. A laser torch and a roll of electrician's tape fell off the shelf onto that tarp, but I can't reach it. A laser torch and a roll of electrician's tape fell off the shelf onto that tarp. I crawled through the hole in the bars, climbed over the railing, and jumped down to the cell block floor. I quickly realized I had two problems. One, I had no idea where to start looking, and two, the cell block was being monitored by a security droid. It wasn't that smart, but if I wasn't in a cell when it passed me on the ground level, I'd be Hamburger Helper. That's a roll of barbed wire. Maybe I should unroll this. There's a key out on the floor. Looks like I'll need a key. These stairs must lead up to the guards' quarters. Oh, I'm sure this sign headed off a lot of potential problems. Penal safety should never be taken lightly. Even after all these years, the chairs are still in working condition. World War I style gas mask. I wonder if it still works. This visiting station brings back fond boyhood memories of going to see Uncle Jack. I wonder if that's really true.